Hi Scorpio, it's Carol here from Caro Tarot. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross spread for you for the rest of the month of January. Know that these readings are general readings. If you would like a more personalized reading, head over to my website at carrottarot.com and you can book your own reading. All right, let's jump in. Well, I'm already liking the way this is looking. All right, Scorpio. Whoa. Okay. Oh, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. You may have in the past been dealing with an energy of lying, cheating, stealing. You got the Seven of Swords in your recent past, and now I never know if this is like you or somebody that you were dealing with, but there was definitely some dishonesty in the recent past. And recent could be like last couple of years, last month, last week. It's all relative, right? There was an element of some lying, cheating, stealing. But this is also a card of using literally everything you have, every skill you have to like get ahead of a situation. It could be getting ahead of a competition or whatever it is. But there is a level of dishonesty there. All right. Now in the present, great. You have the Six of Wands, which is really leaning into your skills, your abilities. It's harmonious for you. You know, presently you're shining, you're standing out for the things that you've accomplished so far, which is really nice. And you are crossed by the Page of Cups, which is amazing because this could be a message of love coming in for you, a message of something that you care about coming in for you. So I really like this present situation for you. In your above is the Six of Pentacles. Six Pentacles is about generosity, equal give and take. This could be a card of somebody helping you. It's really the ideal for you would be like having equality, being fair, right? And then in your below is Judgment. Now, Judgment can always be a literal court, right? Judgment could be something related to a case. And since that's your below, it could be that there's this overarching theme of having to deal with the consequences of a judgment, and that could be related to this past here. Judgment could also be a call, something that you cannot ignore. So that would be that there was a truth that came out that can no longer be ignored. There is something that you learned that you were not the same as you were the moment before you learned it. There is just some undeniable truth that came in for you. And it could be subconscious in how it's affecting your current situation, or you could be really taking it into account for you. Now, in the near future, you have the Nine of Wands. And now this Nine of Wands is about boundaries, setting up boundaries, really like getting to the end of something, trying so hard to like put up the good fight. And Scorpio, it does feel like you will survive this, even if what you were dealing with in the past was very difficult. In your advice section, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is amazing new beginning. It's about seeing clearly. It's about having clear sight, knowing exactly what you need to cut out with that sword in order to move on to a new day. In your external factors, you have the Strength card. Now, this is a major arcana. This card doesn't show up just because like, oh, I'm strong in my muscles, I'm really tough, right? Like strength for you in this situation would be something that you've had to build up over time. Strength could, like, I want to just point out like how easy she makes it look, how she is like dealing with this lion. It may look easy, but it is really freaking hard. And so whatever it is, your external factors, you're really going to need to lean into your strength with dealing with other external factors here. In your hopes and our fears is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, she is a nurturing energy. This means that you really want to be able to have like loving relationships, nurturing these relationships, nurturing yourself. She is the queen of self-care, right? So leaning into being able to like care for you and care for yourself. Now, I want to point out this queen's feet here. She is, she's between the land and the water. She has a deep ocean of like feelings and emotions, and she really she feels deeply about her life, right? Like there's something that, and I could tell from the rest of these cards, there's something that she has worked really, 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 really hard on. Even if it came to like barely getting out of this, getting out to the outcome that she was hoping. So, the advice here is don't give up. I'm gonna show you your final outcome. Listen, I don't like the way it looks. I'm gonna pull a clarifier too, because all of your spread up until this moment was awesome, right? You've got you got the 9 of Swords here. Now, the 9 of Swords is something that can be keeping you up at night. It can be something that just stresses you out so much. It could be repeating thoughts. The issue with the 9 here, the 9 of Swords, is you see this bed that this person is laying in. They're like too comfortable to make a change, even though they would feel so much better if they did. So it's like staying at a job too long, even though you know, like, you're miserable because you think, oh, it's going to be so much harder to find a new job. I don't have the time to look for a new job. It's like, oh, you're kind of like, you're stuck. The sword suit is the way that you're thinking about something. And so going back again to your advice here, you're going to have to cut some things out if you want to move on. You're going to have to mentally focus, get your head wrapped around this change so that you can move on to something else. I'm going to pull a clarifier here for your final outcome. One card for Scorpio, please, for that 9 of Swords. One clarifier for the 9 of Swords. Okay, well, you have 2. You have 2 that popped out, and I will always take the cards that jump at me. So that's Pentacles. This is related to your physical world, right? And so the 4 of Pentacles is holding on to something too hard. Like, you're holding on so much that you're not allowing growth, right? And so this definitely aligns. These cards definitely align. And the Knight of Pentacles, this is like a new opportunity that may not present itself unless you have the strength to say, hey, this thing that's keeping me up at night is not working for me anymore. This is not working for me. Scorpio, you... This is a fantastic reading for you. It's really, I think the tarot is just guiding you to be able to cut out mentally the things that are not serving you so that you can, and you have the strength. Like, whatever comes at you externally, you have the strength, but it's really going to take more than just like a passive surviving right now. It's going to take an active surviving, like actively setting your intentions on something and going toward it. Let me pull an angel number card for you. One angel number card for Scorpio, please. Now, this angel number should help give you advice for the rest of the month here. And this one hopped out. It says 0404, slow down. Balance, power, struggle. Balance, power, struggle. Force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake and avoid any further issues. Communicate and keep healthy boundaries. Now, I want to say this card jumped out at me for you, Scorpio, and I feel like it's really lining up with the rest of this reading here. Scorpio, if you go and watch your 2026 full year reading that I did for you, January seemed to be the hardest month for you. And then after that, it feels like, oh, like the clouds are parting for you. So really, these next couple of weeks are going to be a little bit challenging, I think, but staying firm in your boundaries, cutting out the things that don't serve you, leaning in on that strength that you've built up, not being so comfortable where you're afraid to make a change, I think is really going to serve you. Whatever it was in this past, this lying, cheating, stealing, like, it's behind you. I don't see any indication of that coming in again, and which is great, because this is a terrible energy to have to deal with, right? So, and this is also a card about boundaries. So you've survived this. This is you, like, putting up those boundaries, surviving. Just make sure that you are leaning into your strength, putting yourself first, making those healthy boundaries for you, and you should be okay. Now, please let me know if this resonated at all. I always love to hear from you guys. I am sending you so much love and light, Scorpio, especially in these next couple of weeks. Just hang in there, and hopefully the clouds will part soon, okay? Take care.